All right, YouTube, my name is Captain Crush, and I'm back again with a 2-game WNBA slate. Where have I been? What have I been doing? Folks, WNBA was on hiatus with All-Star. There was nothing to cover. I cover NBA, NFL, WNBA, and MLB, but for YouTube videos, I only do WNBA during the summer. Why? Because I take all my energy, all my focus, and I give it to my paid subscribers in the Discord live streams every single day. I do MLB list, WNBA list when it's there, PGA, Summer League, you name it. If it's happening, I do it. And that's just where we're at. So no, I didn't go away. I'm still here, ready to crush. It is Taco Tuesday, so let's go ahead and break down this 2-game WNBA slate. And if you're new here, stick around. Maybe I can earn a subscribe and a like. All right, we got Minnesota Lynx versus Atlanta Dream, 5.5 point spread, over under 170. Connecticut Sun, Phoenix Mercury, dumpster fire. Blowout incoming, over under 7.5, which is actually kind of shocking. I'm surprised Phoenix is only 7.5 point dogs, and it's over under 162.5. I predict both this game will probably be a blowout. Not sure about the first one. The spread kind of scares me, but it doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. This app right here, clean. It's Outlier Bet, and we are coming back to it. You better believe it. So speaking of MLB, I would be a fool if I didn't tout my own horn and come on here and tell you guys that I'm on a 4-day heater for sleeper. Don't believe me? Check the Twitter. It's absolutely insane. I'm going for 5 of 5 today. Check out these screenshots. This was from the last 4 days, and today should be no different because I've been up since 5:30 in the morning, cooking and grinding, ready to do God's work. They bumped up Scooble from 4.5 to 5.5. He was one of my favorites. He was going to be my anchor. I concurred with Fuzzy, the dog that lives in the cage. Everybody knows Fuzzy, the lovable Fuzzy. Give him a biscuit when you see him, okay? But what I'm going to give you today is not a 2-man yet because it's early and I don't have it, but what I will give for you today is Aaron Nola on sleeper, more 6.5K. That's probably going to be one of my top tier plays. I'm giving it away on YouTube free of charge. Listen, get on Sleeper. That is where I do all my MLB content. If you're not on Sleeper, you must be asleep because the MLB lines on there are so much better than PrizePicks. Not to mention instant payouts. So here's the deal. You use code CRUSH. They'll match your first deposit. The min deposit's only $20. $20. I paid more for breakfast this morning. Count it. I got receipts. The point is, you use that code, you get your match. Then you do this. You go on Twitter. You use your little fingers. You DM Captain Crush. It's at I am Captain Crush. You can't miss it. And you send me a message. You show me a screenshot. Bang. I give you 30 free days of my Discord where I promise you will make back that $20 deposit and then some. That's just how I roll, fam. All right? So that's Sleeper. Remember, Aaron Nola, more 6.5Ks. I'm not giving you a pair yet because I don't have one myself. My Discord does, but not for YouTube. So let's go to PrizePicks and break down WNBA. You know that saying, the early bird gets the worm? Well, apparently not, because I've been up early, late last night, early this morning, looking at WNBA to make its big return. Its big return. And what do we got? We got 2 lousy games, okay? I'm going to do my best. I'm going to go through this dumpster and try to find some gold, but no promises, okay? But the point is they don't even have up everything that I need. They have some lines on Underdog I made a 5-man over there, and we will talk about that at the end of this video. But for now, we're going to go into PrizePicks, and I'm basically just spitballing here because they don't have a lot of the props that I want. And just as I said that, I click back over and bang, there they are. So what do you know? A little bit of a time delay. I'm trying to do the Lord's work. I'm trying to give these videos early for you folks, but at the end of the day, I'm only one man and I can only do what PrizePicks allows. So let's get started. All right. I got a couple here on the side for you. I didn't tell you if I'm going over or under yet. We're going to have to go leg by leg. So if you're skipping through these videos trying to get spoon fed, miss me. I'm going to drink your tears because I'm literally going to try to make it so you get confused. Let's go. That's what I'm here to do, baby. I'm just kidding. I would never do that to you guys. Let's talk about Kayla McBride. 11.5 points more over Atlanta Dream. Why do I like Kayla McBride? Cap, her last 5, it's not good. It's not good, Cap. It's red peppers. Look at this. 10, 11, 10, 21, and 8. Well, let me tell you about Kayla McBride. The Atlanta Dream, they give up the most points. I believe they're in the top 10 and most points allowed, if not dead last. They're either 10 or 12. You know what? Stop the count. I'm going to go to Outlier Bet. I got it loaded up, and we're going to look together. And here we are on the sexy Outlier Bet. And what's that? Points allowed ranked 12th? Oh yes, Atlanta Dream gives up the least or the most points allowed. They're dead last. So that is why I'm going to take my chances here with Kayla McBride. Not only that, folks, she has a 21 point ceiling, okay? She's played them a couple times. 523, she only had 8. She played them in 2022, but that doesn't even matter to me. The last 5 doesn't even matter to me. Neither does the last 10. The last 20 doesn't even matter to me. All I do is look at this for floors and ceilings to determine a range of outcomes, okay? So her lowest point is going to be 4. Her highest point is going to be 24. So we look at the average is going to be around 7 to 15, 7 to 12. So her range of outcomes is anywhere between 7 to 14, okay? That's where you can create your baseline. So you go from there, and you're wanna gonna go to ESPN or StatMuse, whatever site you prefer, whatever you use, and you want to look at the shot attempts. She's averaging 5 3-point shot attempts per game. Whenever I see that and whenever I see this, I'm literally going to take my chances at over 11.5. She's gonna chuck. She just needs to get her shot to fall. Is it risky? Folks, it's Kayla McBride. Of course it's risky, okay? I'm not telling you to bet the house on it. I'm not telling you to take out a second mortgage, a refinance, a payday loan. All I'm telling you is that it's in play. At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide if you're going to follow this. I will have some of this. This is going to be on my Dub Club list. I will have this in here. So I put my own coin on it, which is why it's on this video. Okay, so that would be a more from Captain Crush. All right, now I want to talk about Alyssa Thomas. Folks, both of these teams, all these ladies, they had a week break. They're going to be well rested, hopefully. I hope they weren't clowning around down making a circus, a parade, whatever it is these WNBA superstars do. Okay, hopefully they're well rested. So I want to look at Alyssa Thomas, and more importantly, I want to look at her points, rebounds, and assists, but not for the full game because God forbid it's a blowout. I want to look at her first half PRA, 16.5 PRA. I had this last time, and you bet your bottom dollar, the last dollar in your pocket, you could bet it because it cashed. Look at all these green beans. That's the only thing that scares me. July 12th, she had 19. Versus Washington, the toughest deal in the league, 21. Seattle, dumpster, 24. Aces, tough match, 22. The point is, she comes out in the first half, and she absolutely crushes. This will be my most high target today, Alyssa Thomas. I'm riding that train till I'm forced off, and that is because I've been cashing on this line day after day, week after week. If you're not been cashing on it, then that logic of riding the train till you're forced off doesn't apply because you never had a ticket on the darn train. You understand what I'm saying? Don't try to shoehorn your way onto my train without a ticket. If you've been on the train, you ride it till we're forced off. If you were never on the train, logic doesn't apply. So if you want to gamble with that, go ahead, because folks, at the end of the day, we're gambling. And if you've tricked yourself into thinking that you're doing something else, then I got news for you. You're wrong, okay? Another first half prop for my folks that love first half. Oh yeah, baby, I'm fired up today, boys. I had a week break. I'm back to YouTube. I forgot how fun it was to have a live mic on YouTube. I have a live mic every day on my live streams and Discord, but all those guys, they know me well. They know me better. But the YouTube audience, you folks, y'all don't even know half of it. Let me tell you. Rin Howard, over 8.5 points. Why am I taking Rin Howard? Well, because she notoriously disappears at halftime, okay? Look at this last 5. When I saw this, I puked. I almost left it off the list. You know what? It's off the list. I don't like it. 5 green beans in the past? Nope. But you know why? Because someone's going to look at that and they're going to expect it to cash. And guess what? I ain't having it. It just got removed from my list in real time. Next, DeWanna Bonner, 18.5 real points versus the Phoenix Mercury. Guess what? Brianna Jones is sidelined. DeWanna Bonner, she's been stepping it up. She finally found her rhythm. She finally found her juice. I like her rebounds, but I like her points even more. And I will take my shot on it because that is what I do. We can go over here and see that her true line is 19.5. PrizePicks is giving it to us at an 18.5 discount. She had 21, 28, 16, 19, 12, 11. Her range of outcomes is going to be anywhere from 12 to 20, actually. I would say between there, she's averaging 20. She gets in there. The head-to-head matchups, I'm not really interested. They only played in 2022, it seems. Phoenix is absolutely terrible. They don't play defense. They're ranked 9th in points allowed. DeWanna Bonner's been stepping up. I'm going to take her at 18.5 points. I like it with the Wombo combo of her and Nafisa Alyssa Thomas, okay? Now, the next three that I want to talk about are from that Minnesota game versus the Atlanta Dream, okay? Cheyenne Parker, whenever they have her fantasy points up, I believe I want to take it. Listen, last game, she sold by literally a hook or two. I forget. She only played about 24 to 26 minutes. Was it a blowout? Yes, absolutely. But there were still some starters, i.e. Alicia Gray, who got to play the full game. I don't understand the coach's obsession with only letting Cheyenne play half the game and then just sitting her out. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, does she historically score? Answer, no. Do I like her fantasy points? Answer, at 30, not so much. But would I take over here? Yes. Why, Cap? Why would you take over here? Because I have her projected for 33 fantasy points on my model. Now, if she goes over, great. If she sells, forget about it. It's whatever it is. It's the right answer is to take more. I know I kind of just created a word salad there. I lost my train of thought. It happens because I was going to talk about her points, but then they added her fantasy score, okay? So I like her fantasy score over 30 points, but just know that the coach can be a little stinker and put it down to 25 minutes and totally blow all of our slips. I've had it happen before. It happened last time she was in the mix. Check it out, okay? I believe she was at 33. This July 15th doesn't count. It was against Seattle. Bang, 23. I believe she only needed 25. But look at the ceiling here, folks. 39, 40, 37. It's ungodly to have somebody with a 50 or a 45-point ceiling at 30. So I like more, but if you want to take the risk and you want to say, Captain, I don't think she's going to play 30 minutes tonight, that's totally fine. Go to her points and take more there. Or if you even want to gamble and take her rebounds, you could take that. That's totally fine too. All right? Nafisa Collier, my oh my, she sold my 25x slip the other night. Everybody that was in my Discord was hating on her. She's notoriously a community darling around here, especially in my Discord. She had a bad game. She's due a bounce back. Give me 7.5 rebounds more. Absolutely. This line should be 8.5, maybe even 9, but I like it at 7.5. I'm going to take more. If you want to get frisky, if you want to dance, if you want to think that she's due a bounce back, look at these red peppers. 11, 18, 12, 32 burger. Absolutely. Remember, she's playing the Atlanta Dream. They give up the most points allowed. You can absolutely take more at 20.5. But what you else could do, you could take points and rebounds, or you could take 40.5 fantasy score because I got her going for 44. Is it a gamble? Sure. Life's a gamble. You never know what's going to happen. Look at this stinker against Dallas she had. The Las Vegas Aces. Throw that out. They crush everybody. It doesn't count. Phoenix, 45. Indiana, 47. Listen, if you want to take points, rebounds, take. If you want to take points, take. If you want to take fantasy score, take it. And if you want to take rebounds and tail the captain, you better take it. I'm running out of breath here because I like her rebound. And by God in heaven, my Lord above, the creator of all, if she sells, she sells, and I won't cry, and I don't expect a grown man or woman to cry either. It happens, folks. We got our money in good. Alicia Gray, 4.5 rebounds. More. Who remembers when Alicia Gray was all the way up to 6? Captain Crush remembers because she was, and she was flatlining at about 4.5 to 4. Then she went to 5.5. Now she's at a crispy 4.5. Put it in the deep fryer, take it out, and take more because I'm taking more at 4.5 rebounds. I like it. I took it on Underdog as well, which I will show you at the end of this video. But I think she's going to play the full allotment of minutes. The coach has been playing her blowout or not, whether they're up or not. She's playing a lot of minutes. So you could take her rebounds. But if you're not convinced that she's going to be down low in the paint and getting those luck box rebounds, go ahead and take her real points because she's going to be the primary scorer at 18 points. She's playing 30 minutes, folks. And that what does Captain always say? Go back to NBA and TikTok Live when I did those streams, which by the way, the NBA Live TikTok streams and NFL streams are coming back. So brace yourselves because they're going to be on YouTube and TikTok as soon as NFL tips, or should I say kicks, we will be doing those community live slips and sweats again. I just haven't been doing it during the summer because I'm literally building websites and focusing on my Discord, but it's all coming back. So hold your horses. The King of Kings returned. It will be there. But the point is that Alicia Gray at 18 points, you could take that if you want to take that, okay? We only have 2 games, so I'm trying to keep this simple, all right? Again, my favorite's going to be Alyssa Thomas over 16.5 PRA. Probably then DeWanna Bonner, 18.5. I'm going to try to throw out 1 or 2 from the Phoenix side, and everybody's about to throw tomatoes at Captain Crush because Sophie Cunningham, oh my goodness, Sophie Cunningham, what are you doing, girl? Last game, 0 for 6. Game before, 1 for 6. Las Vegas Aces, 2 points. Whoa, Cap, whoa, calm down, buddy. You're getting excited, but I can't help myself. This is ridiculous. 2 points, 0 points, 8 points, 12 points, and 2 points. You know what, Sophie? Everyone's taking under on you today. Everyone, but not Captain Crush. Oh no, I like to get beat by you. Give me that beating, girl. All the Goldilocks, Sophie locks, and the 3 red peppers, because that is what it was. 1, 2, and 3. She had 1 green bean over there. I will take Sophie Cunningham over 8 points. And listen, I'm ready to get beat. And some of you guys, before you're in the comments, oh, isn't this the same guy that said to take Sophie Cunningham? Listen, guy, I've made more on WNBA. No, I won't even go there, guy. I'm not going to humiliate you today. What I will say is this. Sophie Cunningham has never been lower than 8 points ever. Okay, comment guy? This is the lowest I've ever seen her line. So whenever you're betting or doing prop fantasy or anything like that, you want to sell high and buy low. This is buying low. This is fundamental basic stuff. If you're taking if you're taking less at the lowest possible point, you're literally lost in the sauce and not the good kind. You dig what I'm saying? Grab a shovel if you can't dig it and I will help you, because 8 points is way too low. This is the lowest it's ever been. And yes, she's been absolute dog water as of late, and I will tell you that. But you don't want to be on the wrong side of this. You don't want to be taking less. You either take more or you fade the prop. If you take less, you're a long-term donator. Count it, because you don't understand the fundamentals of betting. It's that simple. You buy low and sell high. Period. I don't care what your faceless Twitter guy that's on there that's 19 years old says. I said what I said. Now, if you want to take one more shot, I'm going to give you 2 more long shots here, okay, to go with the Sophie Cunningham long shot. DeWanna Taurasi, 5.5 assists. You could take a shot there and take more, okay? Remember, it's all about how you construct your contest. If you have certain ones from the Connecticut, you should run it back with DeWanna Taurasi or Brittany Griner or Sophie Cunningham. That's all determines in how you structure your contest or your slip, whatever you want to call it, folks, okay? I don't work for PrizePicks, so I'll go ahead and say slip. The point is, you could take Sophie Cunningham, DeWanna Taurasi. Those are your long shots. Another one that I like from there would be Brittany Griner's rebounds. Normally, this line was all the way down to 5.5 and 6. It should be at 6.5. Normally, it's probably going to go down to 6.5. I believe a lot of people are going to take less on this, especially for the matchup. So go ahead and wait. And if you get it at 6.5, you take more. But if you want to take more at 7 and just go ahead and take that, you can as well. Again, these are long shots. It just depends on how you structure your slip. And the people in my Discord and Dub Club, I teach them how to structure slips, because that's another fundamental thing when you're doing this. All these little micro edges make a big edge, which helps you become a long-term profitable winner when you're doing this. We're forced into taking 2 different teams. We're forced into taking parlays. So we have to gather our edges and try to come at this correctly. All right. So that's my analysis on this game. Like it or love it. I said what I said. I did what I did. I always stand behind what I say. If you guys don't like what I say, hey man, I'm not going to get it right every single day. Anyone that's coming to you thinking that they get it right every day, they're full of it. Nobody does. Not even me. All right. I do my best day in and day out. And some days, like the last game before the WNBA All-Star break, I swept. So get your brooms, because I went 7 of 7. That's right, JJ. 7 of 7, buddy. Sweep me. Now, let's go over to Underdog, where I cooked up a 5-pick pick'em contest for you folk, and I got it right here. Kayla McBride, higher 11.5 real points. I talked about that. I told you guys why I like that. That's a long shot, but I still like it. Nafisa Collier, run it back, higher 7.5 rebounds. Talked about that on PrizePicks. Alicia Gray, higher than 4.5 rebounds. Oh yes, I like it. Brittany Griner, I don't think the Underdog's going to bump it down, but I think PrizePicks will, so I went ahead and took Brittany Griner higher than 7 rebounds, and then I took Alyssa Thomas lower than 16 points. I love Alyssa Thomas today, but I don't think she's going to actually score a lot of baskets. I think she's going to get 15. Her range of outcomes is anywhere between 12 to 16, actually, and I'm hoping she just doesn't get 17. I'll be happy even if she pushes. Listen, the Brittany Griner one and the Kayla McBride one, if you want to substitute that, just throw in DeWanna Bonner more 18.5 points, or the Cheyenne Parker play. Either or is fine. Remember, promo code CRUSH on Underdog too. Min deposit here is only $10. $10! I literally spent $6.50 on a coffee at Starbucks today, okay? Put on your 10, get your 20, and then send me a DM on Twitter. Captain, I used your code. Bang! 30 days, just like that. It's in your account. You'll be in my Discord with the rest of us. I'll have you on live streams. Every single day I do the live streams, all right? Promo code CRUSH, dig it. Now, if you're interested in this, where I got all my props and where I do my research, it's Outlier Bet. You can use code CRUSH on there too for a free 37 days. Ask anyone in my Discord. It's changed their whole perspective on betting. It's helped them out. Listen, it costs money to make money, and if you're not investing in your hobby, you're doing it wrong. It's just the way of the world, folks. I didn't make the rules. They are what they are. And finally, if you like what you see, if you want more of the captain, you just can't get enough, folks, I go live on a Discord stream every single day for hours where I give you access to answer questions. I create slips with you. I answer your questions. I break down my analysis. I let you come up on stage and shoot the breeze with me, and we talk baseball every single day. We talk WNBA, Summer League, whatever it's there. CaptainCrush.net. Gold package. $24.99. Stop being cheap. It's the best value. You'll make it back in the course of a month. You're paying me for my time on the live streams. I'm on an absolute heater the last 4 days, and nobody can deny it, and that's a fact. Other than that, you've made it to the end of the video, folks. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. I hope you have a great day. I hope we crush our contest. If you're new here, let me know in the comments, and if you're entertained and you like what I'm about, give me a like and subscribe. It helps push these videos out. YouTube even thought I went away. They alerted me, being like, where have you been? I'm right here, folks. Anytime there's WNBA, at least more than one game, I will be on the tube, and NFL and NBA is right around the corner, and you better believe me, Captain Crush, I will be your one-stop shop to crushing and profiting and printing money all season long. I got your back, and DraftKings is coming soon, baby. Good luck tonight, and as always, let's crush.